Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel, where I share amazing facts and stories from history. In this video, I'm going to tell you about 7 of the greatest oops moments that changed history. These are the mistakes, accidents, and blunders that had huge consequences for the world. Some of them were tragic, some of them were funny, and some of them were just plain weird. Let's get started. 7 greatest oops moments that changed history. Number 1. The Trojan Horse. The first oops moment on our list is one of the most famous stories from ancient history, the Trojan Horse. You probably know the story. After a 10-year siege, the Greeks pretended to give up and leave a giant wooden horse as a gift for the Trojans. The Trojans, thinking they had won, brought the horse inside their city walls. But little did they know, the horse was hollow and filled with Greek soldiers, who came out at night and opened the gates for the rest of the Greek army. The result: the fall of Troy and the end of the Trojan War. But did you know that this was actually a huge mistake by the Trojans? According to some versions of the story, there was a warning sign that the horse was a trap. A priest named Laocoon tried to convince the Trojans not to trust the horse, and even threw a spear at it. But then, 2 giant snakes came out of the sea and killed him and his sons, which the Trojans interpreted as a sign from the gods that they should accept the horse. Oops. Number 2. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. The second oops moment on our list is one of the most important events of the 20th century, the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand, the heir to the throne of Austria-Hungary. His death on June 28, 1914, in Sarajevo, Bosnia, triggered a chain of events that led to the outbreak of World War I, which killed over 17 million people and changed the course of history. But did you know that the assassination was actually a result of a series of mistakes and coincidences? The original plan was to kill the Archduke with a bomb as he drove through the city, but the bomb missed and injured some of his entourage. The Archduke decided to visit the wounded in the hospital, which meant changing his route. Meanwhile, one of the assassins, a young Bosnian named Gavrilo Princip, had given up and gone to a nearby cafe for a sandwich. As fate would have it, the Archduke's car passed by the cafe, and Princip saw his chance. He ran out and shot the Archduke and his wife at point-blank range, killing them both. Oops. Number 3. The discovery of penicillin. The third oops moment on our list is one of the most beneficial discoveries for humanity. The discovery of penicillin, the first antibiotic. Penicillin is a substance produced by a type of mold that can kill or inhibit the growth of bacteria, which cause many diseases and infections. Penicillin has saved millions of lives and revolutionized medicine. But did you know that the discovery of penicillin was actually a lucky accident? The credit goes to a Scottish scientist named Alexander Fleming, who was working on a different project in his laboratory in 1928. He left some petri dishes with bacteria cultures on his bench, and went on vacation. When he came back, he noticed that one of the dishes had been contaminated by a mold, and that the bacteria around the mold had been killed. He realized that the mold had produced a substance that could fight bacteria, and named it penicillin. Oops. Number 4. The sinking of the Titanic. The fourth oops moment on our list is one of the most tragic disasters in history. The sinking of the Titanic, the largest and most luxurious passenger ship of its time. The Titanic was supposed to be unsinkable, but on its maiden voyage from Southampton to New York in 1912, it hit an iceberg and sank in less than 3 hours, killing more than 1,500 people. But did you know that the sinking of the Titanic was actually a result of several mistakes and oversights? For one thing, the ship was traveling too fast in an area known for icebergs, and the lookout did not have binoculars to spot them. For another thing, the ship did not have enough lifeboats for all the passengers and crew, and some of the lifeboats were not filled to capacity. And finally, the nearby ship that could have rescued the Titanic, the Californian, did not respond to its distress signals, because its radio operator had gone to bed. Oops. Number 5. The Chernobyl nuclear disaster. The fifth oops moment on our list is one of the worst environmental catastrophes in history. The Chernobyl nuclear disaster, which occurred in 1986 in the Soviet Union. A nuclear reactor at the Chernobyl power plant exploded, releasing a massive amount of radioactive material into the atmosphere, affecting millions of people and animals in Ukraine, Belarus, Russia, and beyond. But did you know that the Chernobyl disaster was actually a result of a flawed design and a botched safety test? The reactor had a design flaw that made it unstable at low power levels, and the operators did not follow the proper procedures for the test. They also disabled some of the safety systems and ignored the warning signs of a critical situation. When they tried to shut down the reactor, it was too late, and a power surge caused a series of explosions and fires. Oops. Number 6. The invention of Coca-Cola. The sixth oops moment on our list is one of the most popular products in the world. Coca-Cola, the carbonated soft drink that has become a symbol of American culture. Coca-Cola is enjoyed by billions of people around the world, and has a huge influence on the beverage industry, advertising, and sports. But did you know that the invention of Coca-Cola was actually a mistake by a pharmacist? The story goes that in 1886, a man named John Pemberton was trying to create a tonic for headaches and fatigue, using ingredients like coca leaves, cola nuts, and sugar. He mixed his syrup with carbonated water, and sold it at a pharmacy in Atlanta, Georgia. The drink was a hit, and soon became known as Coca-Cola. But Pemberton did not realize that his syrup contained traces of cocaine, a highly addictive and illegal substance. Oops. Number 7. The Miss Universe 2015 mix-up. The seventh and final oops moment on our list is one of the most awkward moments in live television. The Miss Universe 2015 mix-up, which happened in Las Vegas, Nevada. The Miss Universe pageant is a beauty contest that features women from around the world, competing for the title of the most beautiful and accomplished woman in the universe. But in 2015, something went terribly wrong. The host of the show, Steve Harvey, announced the wrong winner. He said that Miss Colombia, Ariadna Gutierrez, was the new Miss Universe, and she was crowned and celebrated on stage. But then, he realized his mistake, and had to come back and announce that the actual winner was Miss Philippines, Pia Wurtzbach. He apologized and blamed it on a misreading of the card, but the damage was done. The crown was taken off Miss Colombia and given to Miss Philippines, who looked shocked and confused. The whole world watched in disbelief and cringe. Oops. And that's it for this video, folks. I hope you enjoyed learning about these 7 greatest oops moments that changed history. Which one did you find the most surprising, funny, or sad? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel and ring the notification bell for more amazing videos like this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.